My name is Samantha Law. I am currently a uprising junior from Great Neck North High School, and I run cross country, winter track, and spring track. I started running when I was in middle school, like the very, very end of my 7th grade year after I had microplastic pneumonia. I did spring track, and I was the worst 100 or 200 meter runner you'd ever seen in your entire life. I was the worst, the absolute worst. And then I guess my interest developed more in 8th grade when I was like, oh, now it's time we have to step up because all of the upperclassmen, they just left, and that was the real core of our team. For us to lose a huge chunk of our team like that, it was like we really had to step up, and that's, I guess, when my interest first really started. For cross country, we only have 2 races that we can really run, the 4K and the 5K. For winter track, I run the 600, the 1,000, the 1,500, and a few relays including the 4x4, 4x8, and a bunch of DMR, SMR, MMR races that we do. And for spring track, I do the same weird relays and the 400, 800, 1,500, and occasionally a 3,000. Right before the line, I'm always really anxious, but once the gun goes off, I pretty much just try to take the lead. I'm always the front runner, so I always like to take the lead in the beginning, even if I know I can't hold it out. And then everything just kind of disappears. The only things that I can hear are my own feet against the track, the feet of the people behind me, and my 2 coaches' voices.
Sam is phenomenal. She's so easy to work with. She's just a very coachable kid. From day one, I knew that this kid was going to be something special. She instantly impacted the team. She came out the first day, and you could tell she just wanted to be the best on the team, and has been working to that point every day since then. I'll give her a time to hit in an interval session, and she'll always be 2 seconds faster than that time. She's also fast and can run long distance, so it's a rare combination. She can do anything from the 200 meter up to the 3,000 in track, which is kind of a rare thing. Nassau County is one of the stronger counties in New York State, so it's difficult to make the state meet. And we at Great Neck North, we haven't had anybody in over 20 years make the state meet. And Sam has made it all 3 seasons of her sophomore year. So cross country, winter track, and spring track, she was a state competitor. And she was actually all state in the winter. And she competes. I mean, she competed very nicely in the spring state meet, and we're looking forward to next year being there and getting closer to the top.
Every day when I wake up, it's usually quickly have breakfast, go to school, go through the school day, get to practice, go through practice, go home, do all the work, repeat the whole thing over again. And so a lot of times I'll find myself really, really tired the next day, and the biggest thing that helps me push through all the workouts and all the long runs and the hills and whatever we're doing that day is probably the fact that if I don't do these workouts, I'm never going to get better. So you always have to think, what is my competition doing today that I'm not doing? So for myself, for high school, I would like to continue to make states for every season, but that's also something that I'd like to do with my team. So for next year, for this upcoming cross-country season, we have a really good shot at making it to states as a team. So that's something that I've always wanted to do. And being alone there just seems so weird and so foreign that I want my team there with me the next time I get to go. Something else that I always really wanted to do was to go to nationals. This year I made it for the spring season, but I wasn't able to go because it was so close to all my finals. So next year I'd like to be able to go to regionals for cross country for Nike with my team, and maybe we could get the at-large bid. Another thing I'd really like to do is go to nationals indoor with a relay team and outdoors as well with another relay team, if not just an individual event.
I see the same challenges. She comes to me often during the school day and is stressed out about school, stressed out thinking about the next race, the competition, and how she's going to do. At this point, I kind of know that it's who she is, and she's always okay, you know. So after a minute or two, I'll just walk away. And, you know, and she'll be ready for the race, and she always does her thing. She's remarkable.